The Mavericks look to take charge at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to bring it to you live. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a win against Miami.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's Flag. On the wing, Christie. Pass to Flag. Lively trying to break loose. And that one's good. Flag. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means there's so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He was really talking of Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. So it's Boston now. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Brown. From down in the low post, it goes.
JB showing off those handles. That was a weakness of his early on. Now it's strength.
Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. Beyond the arc. Christie can't make it. Brown feeling out a bit. Now Pritchard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Flag. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Tatum, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and help.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Pass to Tatum. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 4. On the wing, Irving. Now Flag, guarded by Tatum. Here's Irving. 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Tatum with it. He has yet to score. Outside, White. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Marshall. Now Lively. Here's Irving. The rebound by Cato.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Now flag after the missed three from Derek White. Oh, Lively in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. There's the screen. Off the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Derek Lively.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. So Tatum nails them both. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Here's Christie. Still yet to score. And it's Dallas with another.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Brown outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Flags. 2 points. That one goes. Flags got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
With the drive. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. And here's Marshall from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Pritchard. Vucevic. And then they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Vucevic answering the three.
Here's Flag. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trailed by 11. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Lively with the screen. Irving from long range. Vucevic with the rebound. White with it. He's picked up by Irving. Brown outside. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Irving. Now flag. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound Boston.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. And the basket is good.
Well, moving Vucevic inside is like trying to move a brick wall.
Here's Flag. He's got 8. Lively trying to break loose. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Back to Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Pass to Irving. Shoots over White. The shot's good from Irving. He's got 5.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Right a screen. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Marshall with the steal. Inside. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trailed by 9. Pass to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Covered by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Screen by Gafford. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. Irving looking for an opening. Lock at 6. In the corner, it's flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A rebound by the Celtics.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Gonzalez with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Hauser in the corner. Pass to Vucevic. And here's White. Still without a basket. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Gonzalez. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Irving. Thompson in the corner. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
.29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hauser. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. In the corner, Irving with it. To end the drought. And Flag with the layup. Flag's got 12 in the game.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flag is everywhere.
Here's Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And this game is tied up now. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Cooper Flag making things happen for Dallas. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Top of the key. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Just tremendous defense right there, applying the pressure.
Stolen by Jones. Up the floor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 7 points in the game.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Kevin?
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Jones. Here we go, one-on-one. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop. The shot's good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill. We tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Carries it from three-point range.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Here's Tatum. A rebound by Washington.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Williams, that's good. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Tatum from 3.
Well, he started out strong, and he's only getting stronger. Could be a huge night for him.
And Williams, here we go. And yes, it's good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
Here's Williams, and another basket for Dallas. And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Here's Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 8 points for Williams.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Williams, and the layup is good. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Tatum. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for the Mavericks. Over in the corner, Williams connects from 3-point range. Williams has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Pritchard. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Boston making a switch here. Mavericks leading by 11. It's Martin on the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Vucevic. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Keita. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Keita's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Back to Martin. It's stolen by Vucevic. Hauser with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Count that one. 15 points for Williams.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
It's Brown with the drive. Here's Flag. And there it is for him. Flag's got 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
White left side to the left side wing. Pass to Hauser. 4 on the shot clock. Brown gets it done inside.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
And Williams, here we go. The rebound by Cato.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Flag with it. He's got 14. From downtown. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Williams. Outside for Martin. Now Flag. He's got 17. Williams with a clean look. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 11. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Pass to Hauser. Outside White. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
And here's Martin. White covering. Now Flag. Back to Martin. Shoots over White. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Williams. Pass to Martin. And a wide open look for Flag. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. White looking around. Here's Hauser. His 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas leading by 7. In the corner, Middleton with it. Off target with his 3. Brown right side. They grab their own miss. And it's Hauser in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points.
Hauser's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Martin from outside. The rebound by Cato. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Here's Brown. Brown finished through the contact from Brown.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside Irving. It's stolen by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. That evens the score. And that's 19 points for Jason Tatum.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Celtics making a change here. So it's the Mavericks now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Over White. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 9. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Dallas up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston trailing. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Here's Flag. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 6. Marshall. The tip in on the offensive rebound. He has 5.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Irving drives in. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Back to Tatum. From about 19 feet. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Tatum's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
That one goes in. Irving's got 11 points. And Boston has possession. Outside Tatum. Into the lane. Tatum. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
To the paint. Christie has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Christie's got his second basket of the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Tatum down low. And that one, good. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Fires from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Stripped it away. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back over to you, Kevin.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pritchard from outside. The Mavericks leading. And that one's good. Flag. Flags got 21.
A guy with a strong build and handles. Flag makes his move and creates the space for the shot.
Boston again missing. On the wing, Christie. Tied with it. 21 points in the game. And that one goes long. Brown outside. Lets the three fly. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Marshall deciding where to go with it. The shot missing. Celtics trailed by 4. Left side, Brown. And they pick up 2.
And when he gets to his spot, Jaylen Brown is money from the mid-range.
Pass to Irving. Shoots over White. Irving misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
There's Brown with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston. Over in the corner, Christie. They get it again. On the wing, Irving. The 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Right side, Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. In the corner, Irving with it. Looking to end his cold spell. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. Here's Flag. And the 3 off target.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Keita. Lively defending. Outside, White. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. On the wing, Christie. The kick out to Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Right wing. Pritchard from outside.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Takes a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. by 3. Pass to Williams. Back to Jones. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Now here's Vucevic. 3-pointer. White, good. White's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Pass to Christie. Going inside. And that one drops for him. Christie's got 10 points.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Outside, White. The kick out to Brown. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks leading. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gafford. There's Williams. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Brown outside. Offline with the baseline jumper. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Here's Washington. No good with the layup. On the wing, Brown. 14 points for him. Outside, White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. .51 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Jones. Double team on Williams. Back to Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas again missing. Right side Gonzalez. Gafford with the steal. Fast break Dallas. Here's Washington. Count it. Washington's got his first 2 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Brown. Now Hauser. Oh, good on the 3. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
77. The Celtics. 76.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. And here's Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Jones looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. The tray. Traps in the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Takes a step back.
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Boston now. Here's Pritchard. Doesn't go that time. Outside, Jones. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The three from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Williams. A special move before the shot.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Right side Tatum. 6 to shoot. They need this. Here he goes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks. Season GA, despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly, but to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Pass to Pritchard. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Celtics trailed by 10. And there's the drive. Now here's Vucevic. Williams inside. There's a screen by Washington. Williams can't hit. And the Celtics with possession here. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
That's a veteran move right there. Vucevic so good with that shot.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Pass to Williams. In the corner, it's flagged. Here's Washington. Trains the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Nice kick out by Flag. This kid plays like a vet. Hard to fathom. He's a rookie.
Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And here's Marshall from the arc. And the Mavericks another three.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Walsh. And stolen by Williams. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Williams. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Rebound by Marshall.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Pass to Williams. Thompson from long range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Off with the layup.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Back to Marshall. Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Here's Walsh. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Celtics trailed by 15. High post Vucevic. Over Marshall. Boston, no good that time either. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-3 run right now. Flag with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the rookie just forcing his way through. Flag with a show of strength.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Tatum into the lane. That one misses. Oh, Lively in position. It's stolen by Pritchard. White left side. And the rejection by Lively. Puts it up from 15. 3, Marshall. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum with it. Now defended by Flag. The kick out to Tatum. From the arc. Here's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 27.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Nobody near Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Have to be careful guarding Irving. When you're too physical, he uses the contact against you.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And they're doing a better
job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Driving inside. Lays it in off the window.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
Irving. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trailed by 16. White goes in. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Tatum. Now Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Lively. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And the Celtics making a change here. Oh! good.
Well, that's just great awareness on the part of Jason Tatum. He knew he had very little time.
And it misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. Rebounded by Irving. Mavericks leading by 14. Driving the lane. Layup, no good. Got a piece of it. Takes the three. A three-pointer. Good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Irving. Strong move off the glass.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Tatum outside. Puts up the three. Rebounded by Lively. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Mavericks.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Cooper Flagg.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
The three goes down. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks.